proceed to Gate 3 immediately. The final checks being completed, and the captain will order for the doors of the spacecraft to close in approximately 5 minutes' time. I repeat, this is the final boarding call. Thank you.
Ah, a new face. Looking to get something fixed? Or maybe you need a custom job done. You've come to the right place. AXA, huh? Yeah, of course. It's what I do for a living. Let's see what you've got. Ah, AXA. We go way back. We've done business together more times than I can count. Trustworthy, most of the time. Trust me, you walked into my shop, so I'd say you're already halfway there. What are you worried about? I'll overcharge you for fixing a toaster. Wait, no way. Is this Drain? Do you even know who or what this is? This bot's a galactic terrorist. You're trying to get me thrown in a cell, aren't you? Well, let me tell you, Drain was the second in command of the World Resistance Army. A key figure. The Galactic Council has been after it for a long time, but they haven't been able to find it. No one's seen it for years. Until now. And now here you are, bringing its parts right to me. Damn! Drain's parts are on my table. You've got guts, I'll give you that. But you also just made things very complicated. I don't mind the challenge, but if Galactic Council agents see this... Be silent. We can't do this here. Too risky. Follow me to my workshop. No one will disturb us there. Shh. Come on, follow me. My workshop's just over here. No one goes in without my permission, so we should be safe. For now. All right, I'll get started on Drain. This is something I never thought I'd be doing, to be honest. If only some of my colleagues could see me now. Look, while I'm working, could you do something for me? I can't focus with someone breathing down my neck. No, that's not an option. I need you out while I work. You think I'd risk it? I'm in this just as deep as you now. Trust me, the Council wouldn't go easy on me either, if they knew I was working on Drain. We're both in the same boat. But first, you've got your own ship, right? I mean, you didn't come all this way on a public space transport. Good. Well, the thing is, I've got a friend, Coron, down on Sunvar's planet. He's been handling some important research for me, but lately, nothing. He usually checks in daily, but it's been days now. I'm sure it's nothing, but it's got me a bit worried. Advanced tech, experimental stuff. I can't go into details, but it's important. Trust me. Coron's a brilliant tech guy. We've worked together on a few projects. Quiet, but sharp as a blade. Yeah, if you've got the time. Just swing by, see what's going on. By the time you're back, I should have made some progress on Drain. And hey, it'd help me focus knowing Coron is all right.
flight 372 to Carmen. Please proceed.
Landing gear retracted. Warp drive online. Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input. Warp drive online. The surface align process is completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
Find a clear spot and land your ship. Take it slow and careful.
Landing gear deployed. Landing gear retracted. Landing gear deployed.
It's too quiet. Something's off. Let's check Coron's research building. I knew it. These are Oren Dravok's men, and if they're here, they already know you've arrived. With what you've got now, you don't stand a chance against Dravok's mercenaries. You need better equipment. I know where Koran hides his stash. Let me show you. Koran had been dealing with Oren Dravok for resources, but when he couldn't keep up with the payments, Dravok must have figured out what he was working on and took his cut. In a different way. They couldn't have taken everything. They'll come back for what's left. They always do. Heads up. Dropship's coming your way. Get ready. Not here. I'm sure he's down in the cave. There's an elevator nearby. Please head down and check. That's where he'd be if he's still alive. No. It can't be. Damn you, Koran. I told you not to mess with Dravok. Wait a second. Do see any AT documentation around? It should be in a small mechanical box. Damn! It must not fall into Dravok's hands. Fortunately, we had a tracking device attached to the AT document. Just wait a sec. According to my screen, there's a cargo ship directly overhead. The AT document must be in a container on the cargo ship. Please don't let them escape.
Landing gear retracted.
Of course. There are fighters defending the carrier. You can't get on the ship unless you destroy them.
Shield recharging. Target shield wet out. Overheat.
The cargo ship is accelerating. If it leaves the atmosphere, we lose it. Damage its engine now.
Weapons overheat.
Good. It's not going anywhere now. Get off the ship and climb onto the freighter. Check the containers one by one. I'm sure it's in one of them.
On planets with gravity below 14.2 ms², you can use the spacesuit as a jetpack. For this, eject from your
Just what we
ship.
need. They've got guard drones. Stay sharp. Those things aren't easy to handle. No, it is not in here. Not here. Please keep looking. Here it is. Please bring it to me at any cost. It must not fall into Dravok's hands. Wait a second. We can't leave any evidence behind. According to my screen, the middle container holds gas canisters. We can use them to destroy the ship. Now go and shoot the gas canisters until they catch fire. Be careful, if you shoot too much, it'll explode while you're still on it. All right, that's enough. Get out of there and back on your ship. That's it. I can't thank you enough. Please bring me the 80 documents. And just like I promised, your robot's almost fully repaired. Won't be long now.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input. Landing gear deployed.
This is a pre-boarding announcement for Flight 89B to Solar System. We are now inviting new passengers, small children, and any passengers requiring special assistance to begin boarding at this time. Please have your boarding pass and identification.
Ah, Coron. He didn't deserve that. He was a good man, and now he's gone. I can't believe it came to this. But you did what had to be done. You tracked down the thief, got the AT documents back. I don't know how you managed it, but I'm damn impressed. They're groundbreaking. Tech that could shift the balance of power in the galaxy. That's why they were stolen. Whoever took them knew exactly what they were after. No, I knew things were dangerous, but Coron, I didn't expect that. He was more than a colleague. He was a friend. And now he's gone because of this damn project. Yeah, Drain's ready. But there's something you need to know. The original body? It was too far gone, too damaged to fully restore. Reassembling it as it was, impossible. So, I made an improvement. I transferred Drain's memory core into an X-44 model humanoid body. It's stronger, faster, and, well, it's a lot less recognizable. Considering Drain's wanted status, this'll keep you from having to drag a galactic fugitive around in plain sight. The X-44 is a highly advanced humanoid model, faster, stronger, and much more adaptable than the old frame. Plus, it's less conspicuous. No one will think twice about it. It was beyond repair. Too much damage, too many missing parts. Trying to put it back together would have been a waste of time. This new body is a better fit for what Drain needs now. Highly unlikely. The X-44 model is common enough, and I've wiped all external identifiers from the old body. As far as anyone's concerned, it's just another robot. Drain's core, its mind, memories, personality, all of that is still intact. The body might be different, but Drain is still Drain. Well, about that. It's not him anymore. Drain's new body is more, let's say, her now. Don't worry, though. Everything that makes Drain who they are is still there. Just in a different form. She's in my workshop now. You can go and take her when you're ready.
This exoskeleton. It is different. Wait. I remember now. You were just a child the last time I saw you. But how? How did you end up here? No, wait, of course. You saved me, didn't you? Just like I saved you all those years ago.
Dear visitors, the launch ship for the Terrax system will leave today at 44:00. The next flight will be in 231 hours. Passengers going to the Terrax system can be requested to go to the domestic spaceport at 14.
Details don't matter right now. What's important is that you're here, and we still have a fight ahead of us. The council caught up to me. It wasn't a battle. They wanted to send a message. I fought, but I lost. They made sure I couldn't get back up. I was the third in command under your father. But those titles mean little now. What matters is the resistance we once stood for, and what it still represents. You don't understand. I thought I failed you. All these years I believed you were lost. Protecting you was my mission, and I couldn't do it. But here you are, alive. Maybe I didn't fail after all. But the question is, what will you do now? Are you ready to face what your father left behind, or are you still trying to escape it? The council struck when we were most vulnerable. Your father never saw it coming. It wasn't a war. It was an execution. It's not about being him. It's about understanding what's worth fighting for. And yes, you're not your father. Not yet. But what are you? Survival isn't enough. Not in this galaxy. You'll need more than that if you want to make it through. Whatever you think you are, this galaxy has a way of showing you what really matters. And right now, what matters is that we need to rescue Anchor.
In approximately 5 minutes' time. I repeat, this is the final boarding call. Thank you.
Because you're the last piece that could tip the scales. You may not want the responsibility, but the galaxy doesn't care what you want. It moves, with or without you. You've chosen to live your life as a freelance pilot, free from anyone's command, right? But tell me, how free are you really? If that's the case, prove it. Help me rescue Anchor, and maybe, just maybe, you'll start to understand what real freedom looks like. The kind you think you already have. I wish it were that simple. Anchor's not just locked away in some backwater cell. He's being held in one of the most secure prisons in the galaxy. Highly guarded, impossible to breach alone. 2 people won't stand a chance. We need more than just a quick rescue. This is going to take a full-scale raid. We'll need ships, firepower, a team we can trust. We can't rush in blind, or we'll all end up in the same cell as Anchor. We have to plan this carefully. Look, I've only just woken up, so I'm still getting my bearings. But I want to organize a full-scale raid to get Anchor out. To make this happen, I need to talk to a few trusted people first. Folks who can help us with ships, firepower, and the team. We can't do this alone. And I need to make sure we have the right support. Give me some time to handle this, and I'll set everything in motion. So, we have some free time. If I were you, I'd make the most of it. There are guilds scattered across the galaxy that you can join. Each one offers unique benefits, experience, resources, and connections. You might want to explore your options. There's a guild section in your main interface. You'll find the closest branches of each guild listed there. Just take a look and you'll be set to make your choice. By the way, if you want my advice, the Freelancers Guild is a solid choice. It'll help improve your piloting skills, and you'll get access to better ship equipment. But of course, the final choice is yours. Oh, and one more thing. I've got nowhere else to be. So if it's all right with you, I'll be joining you on board. I may be a technician, but I'm also a pretty good co-pilot. Together, we'll make sure everything runs smoothly.
The last ship for the Terrax system will leave today at 44:00. The next flight will be in 231 hours. Passengers going to the Terrax system can be requested to go to the domestic spaceport 14. This is the final boarding call for passengers booked on Flight 372 to Carlin Planet. Please proceed to Gate 3 immediately. The final checks are being completed, and the captain will order for the doors of the spacecraft to close in approximately 5 minutes' time. I repeat, this is the final boarding call. Thank you. Dear visitors, this is the pre-boarding announcement for Flight 89B to Zika Systems. We are now inviting those passengers with small children and any passengers requiring special assistance to begin boarding at this time. Please have your boarding pass and identification ready. Regular boarding will begin in approximately 10 minutes' time. Thank you. Dear visitors, the launch ship for the Terrax system will leave today at 44:00. The next flight will be in 231 hours. Passengers going to the Terrax system can be requested to go to the domestic spaceport 14. This is the final boarding call for passengers booked on Flight 372 to Carlin Planet. Please proceed to Gate 3 immediately. The final checks are being completed, and the captain will order for the doors of the spacecraft to close in approximately 5 minutes' time. I repeat, this is the final boarding call. Thank you. Dear visitors, this is the pre-boarding announcement for Flight 89B to Sega Systems. We are now inviting those passengers with small children and any passengers requiring special assistance to begin boarding at this time. Please have your boarding pass and identification ready. Regular boarding will begin in approximately 10 minutes' time. Thank you.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
Please approach to the jump point to start jump process. Please proceed through the gate in the path reserved for you.